In this video, I'm going to talk about an interesting resource for you to learn about generative AI. So this is the Generative AI for Beginners version 2 course from Microsoft. And here you have 18 lessons which teach you everything you need to know to start building generative AI applications. So I just had a quick look at the topics, right? Because generative AI, most of the courses focus on LLMs. So here, if you look at it, there are topics on LLMs, okay, which there is this introduction to generative AI and LLMs, exploring and comparing different LLMs, about prompt engineering, building text generation applications, building chat applications, search apps, vector databases, and then you also have building image generation applications. Okay, so if I were to open this, it talks about how you can use DALL-E and Midjourney, what they are, how they work, how can you build an image generation app, what is image generation, why it's useful, right? And you also have code with each of these lessons. You can set up an development environment and you can actually work out the code. Okay, right? So if I were to go back, they also talk about how you can use AI, generative AI, to build low-code tools, how you can integrate external applications with function calling, right? A generative AI application lifecycle, RAG. They talk about open source models and Hugging Face, AI agents, fine-tuning LLMs. The only thing which to me looks missing over here is video, right? How do you use generative AI to build video and so on. Okay, but if you look at the other things over here, I find this material to be good over here, right? They talk about what is this DALL-E and other things, right? And over here, if you look at it, talks about DALL-E is a combination of two models, clip and diffused attention. And then you have these other resources which explains what are them, right? So this seems to be a very comprehensive course, okay, for learning about generative AI. Each lesson will include a short video introduction to the topic, a written lesson located in the README, Python and TypeScript code samples supporting Azure, OpenAI, and OpenAI, links to extra resources to continue your learning. Okay, and what are the things which you require over here? Right, you need to have access to Azure OpenAI service or OpenAI API, only required to complete coding lessons. Basic knowledge of Python or TypeScript for absolute beginners. You can learn from these Python and TypeScript courses. A GitHub account to fork this entire report to your own GitHub account. They've also created a course setup lesson to help you setting up the development environment. Okay, right? So here is the other course for learning about Python, learning about JavaScript, and this is about how do you set up this particular course. Okay, so this is not completely free because you need to have an OpenAI access or Azure access, but then rest of the code and all the things are free over here. Okay, so this is an interesting resource. Have a look at it if you want to learn about generative AI. They talk a lot of things over here. They teach a lot of things over here. A lot of topics. RAG and vector databases, AI agents, how do you fine-tune LLMs, about LLMs. So you can have a look at this course if you want to learn about generative AI and you are a beginner in this area. I think not just for beginners, but if you are some person who knows something about LLMs but wants to learn more about, say, how to fine-tune LLMs, right? So they have, how to fine-tune LLMs as well, right? What is this particular lesson? This is the setting up with the course. Yeah, fine-tuning your LLM. So let me look at what they are teaching over here about fine-tuning of LLM. Okay, they talk about this. How can you fine-tune a pre-trained model? Okay, how can you, they talk about all these things, right? How can you fine-tune Hugging Face LLMs? how can you fine tune GPT 3.5 Turbo, how to fine tune chat models. Okay, and they have resources for this. Okay, if you want to look at this tutorial quickly. Okay, so this goes to this particular tutorial. So it's a collection of a lot of tutorials as well, right, for these different topics. So you can actually check this particular course and make use of this free course to learn more about generative AI. I'll be putting the link to this course in the description of the video. Hope this video is useful to you. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you in another video.